Welcome to Hollywood Secrets Information. In this video, we are diving into a deeply emotional journey through Hollywood history. The year 2025 became a year of silence for cinema, a year when voices faded, screens dimmed, and legends took their final bow. These were actors who didn't just perform roles, they shaped moments of our lives. They made us feel understood, inspired, and sometimes completely transformed. Some were global icons whose names defined generations. Others were powerful character actors who quietly carried entire scenes. But every single one of them mattered. Their performances still live on, replayed on screens, quoted in conversations, and remembered in hearts. Today, we honor 25 Hollywood actors who died in 2025, remembering their final chapter, their age, and the legacy they left behind. Before we begin, please like, comment, and subscribe for more emotional Hollywood stories. Let's begin. 1. Gene Hackman. He passed away on February 26th, 2025, at the age of 95. He was a giant of cinema, not because of glamour, but because of truth. Hackman played men who felt real, flawed, dangerous, quiet, and deeply human. Whether portraying lawmen, criminals, or broken souls, he brought unmatched intensity to the screen. He never chased fame. Instead, he chased honesty. His performances carried weight, making audiences lean in and believe every word. 2. Michelle Trachtenberg. She died on February 26th, 2025, at just 39 years old, leaving behind a generation that grew up watching her. From her early days as a child star to her darker, more complex adult roles, Michelle evolved with grace and courage. She wasn't afraid to play characters who were misunderstood, sharp, or emotionally intense. Her performances carried vulnerability beneath strength, making her relatable and unforgettable. Her sudden passing shocked fans worldwide, reminding us how fragile life can be. 3. Peter Jason. He passed away on February 20th, 2025, at the age of 80. He was the definition of a true character actor, someone whose face you recognized instantly, even if you didn't know his name. Peter brought authenticity to every role, no matter how small. His presence grounded stories in realism, giving films and television a sense of truth. 4. Richard Chamberlain. He died on March 29th, 2025, at 90 years old. A symbol of classic television excellence, he carried elegance, emotion, and control in every performance. In an era when acting relied on presence rather than spectacle, Chamberlain stood tall. He portrayed romance, pain, and strength with subtlety that captivated millions. His work helped define long-form television drama and prove that storytelling could be both intimate and epic. 5. Val Kilmer. He passed away on April 1st, 2025, at the age of 65. He was fearless, an actor who disappeared completely into his roles. From pilots to rock legends to superheroes, Kilmer never repeated himself. He brought passion, intensity, and vulnerability to every performance. His real-life battle with illness only deepened public respect for his resilience and strength. Even when his voice changed, his spirit never did. Val Kilmer's legacy is one of courage, artistic and personal, and his work remains a powerful reminder of what dedication truly means. 6. Jay North. He died on April 6th, 2025, at 73 years old. To millions, he will forever be remembered as the mischievous boy who brought laughter into homes around the world. As a child star, Jay carried a joy that felt natural and timeless. His performances represented innocence, curiosity, and pure fun. While fame came early, his impact lasted far beyond childhood. Jay North became a symbol of classic family television, a reminder of simpler times when laughter was enough to bring people together. 7. Nicky Katt, he passed away on April 13th, 2025, at the age of 54. Known for edgy, intense roles, he had a rare ability to portray discomfort and realism. His characters often lived in moral gray areas, making audiences uneasy, and that was his strength. Nicky didn't play characters to be liked. He played them to be understood. His performances felt raw, honest, and fearless. Though his name wasn't always in headlines, his work left a lasting impression on those who truly appreciate bold, uncompromising acting. 8. George Wendt, he died on May 20th, 2025, at 76 years old. For decades, he felt like a familiar friend. His warmth, humor, and comfort made him unforgettable. George had the rare gift of making audiences feel at ease, as if he belonged in their living rooms. His comedic timing was effortless, never forced. He represented comfort television, the kind that stays with you long after the episode ends. George Wendt's legacy is one of laughter, familiarity, and emotional connection. 9. Rick Hurst, he passed away on June 26th, 2025, at the age of 79. Known for his friendly presence and natural comedic charm, he brought heart to every role. His performances felt approachable, warm, and genuine. Rick represented a generation of actors who made television feel personal, like stories told by neighbors rather than celebrities. His legacy lives on through smiles, laughter, and characters that felt real and kind. 10. Jerry Adler, he died on August 23rd, 2025, at 96 years old. He proved that talent has no expiration date. Achieving recognition later in life, Jerry brought wisdom and humor to the screen. His performances carried the weight of experience, making even small roles memorable. He reminded audiences that dreams don't expire and that dedication to craft can shine at any stage of life. His long journey stands as a quiet inspiration. 11. Danielle Spencer, she passed away on August 12th, 2025, at the age of 60. She brought joy, laughter, and relatability to television screens. Her performances felt honest and warm, connecting deeply with audiences. Danielle represented the comfort of familiar stories, shows that felt like home. Her legacy continues in the smiles she created and the happiness she shared through her work. 12. Floyd Levine died on August 24th, 2025, at 93 years old. A veteran of classic television, his career spanned decades of changing entertainment. Floyd's performances reflected discipline, professionalism, and deep respect for storytelling. He was part of the foundation that built modern television, and his contributions remain woven into Hollywood history. 13. Paula Shaw, she passed away on September 10th, 2025, at the age of 84. Often seen in supporting roles, she proved that impact isn't measured by screen time. Her performances added depth, emotion, and authenticity to countless stories. Paula's career reminds us that every role matters, and every performance leaves a mark. 14. Jonathan Pienaar, he passed away on November 10th, 2025, at the age of 63. He was known for intense performances that carried emotional weight and realism. Jonathan had the ability to command attention without raising his voice, allowing silence and expression to tell the story. His characters often reflected struggle, strength, and truth. 15. Spencer Lofranco, he died on November 18th, 2025, at just 33 years old. A rising star, Spencer showed promise that hinted at a powerful future in cinema. His performances carried youth, vulnerability, and emotional honesty. He had the rare ability to feel natural on screen, making characters believable rather than performed. His sudden passing was a heartbreaking reminder of how fragile potential can be. Point 16. Diane Ladd. She passed away on November 3rd, 2025, at the age of 89. A deeply respected actress, Diane brought strength and emotional complexity to every role she played. Her performances often portrayed resilience, vulnerability, and wisdom earned through experience. She represented generations of women who carved space in Hollywood through talent and perseverance. 17. Sally Kirkland. She died on November 11th, 2025, at 84 years old. Known for her fearless performances, Sally never shied away from emotional risk. Her characters were raw, intense, and deeply human. She believed in truth over perfection, often delivering performances that felt personal and powerful. 18. Rob Reiner. He passed away on December 14th, 2025, at 78 years old. As an actor and storyteller, Rob helped shape modern cinema with heart and intelligence. His presence on screen felt natural and grounded, while his creative influence reached far beyond acting. He understood stories at their core: humor, emotion, and humanity. 19. Isaiah Whitlock Jr. He died on December 30th, 2025, at the age of 71. He possessed one of the most commanding voices and presences in television. His performances carried authority, charisma, and unforgettable delivery. Isaiah had the rare gift of turning dialogue into moments that stayed with audiences forever. 20. Pamela Bakshi passed away in 2025 at 62 years old. She was part of an era where television relied on strong, confident screen presence. Pamela brought elegance and intensity to her roles, creating characters that felt grounded and memorable. Though often understated, her performances left lasting impressions. 21. Emily DeQuinn. She died in 2025 at the age of 43. A gifted actress with remarkable emotional depth, Emily brought intensity and sensitivity to every performance. Her ability to convey inner conflict and vulnerability made her work deeply moving. She crossed cultural boundaries with her talent, connecting audiences through emotion rather than language. 22. Peter Green. He passed away in 2025 at 59 years old. Known for portraying complex and often dark characters, Peter brought realism and intensity to every role. He never softened his performances for comfort, choosing truth instead. His characters felt dangerous, broken, and deeply human. 23. George Lowe. He died in 2025 at 67 years old. A legend in voice acting, George brought life to characters that shaped pop culture and childhood memories. His voice carried personality, humor, and unforgettable energy. Voice actors are often unseen, but their impact is deeply felt. 24. Jeffrey Garcia. He passed away in 2025 at the age of 47. A talented voice actor, Jeffrey infused characters with energy, humor, and heart. His performances brought joy to animated stories and connected with audiences of all ages. Though his face was rarely on screen, his voice became familiar and comforting. 25. Jim Ward. He died in 2025 at 60 years old. A prolific voice actor, Jim's voice became part of countless games, animations, and stories. His range allowed him to disappear into characters, making them feel real and alive. Voice acting demands skill, discipline, and imagination, qualities Jim possessed in abundance.